All right, Bruisers, game two, video two. Watching the Philly Dallas game in the background, so it's getting kind of exciting. You might hear it. All right. So look, guys, Dylan, you got to get a rebound, big guy. You're just like, hey, if the ball comes to me, it comes to me. This is not even. I'm not even sure you want to be playing basketball right now. And then it comes off you. Go after it. Go get it. You're backing out. All right, Josh. We're gonna talk, Josh. We're gonna work. I'm gonna be critical, Josh, of you because with a few of tweaking, just a few things, right? You have so much potential. We want to get you there, right? So, okay, Dietrich ends up with this ball, and you do a good job of coming here and turning this exactly how I want you to do. Catch it on the outlet with your back to the here, so you know, and then I want you to get it, rip, and drive right up. But you take a kind of a soft release here, and this is just the difference between aggression and passivity, right? I want you to be aggressive. You catch it here, you see that he's there, you already have his hips turned. Look at this, he's already turning his hips, but you take this wide angle. I want you to get right into him here and get right in front of these guys instead of coming out here and then coming down this way, right? Just watch. See? And when you do that, you end up taking the sideline. And that you hear me barking at you on that sideline business all the time, right? I want you to push the ball in the middle. So if you catch it here and you think about this first step, look, you start coming toward this area instead of going there. If you start making that right into him, you're either going to draw a foul here from these two guys, or you're gonna get out in front and score. That's the only difference, all right? And then you get in traffic. So you just need to be faster, catching that ball, and getting up court, getting right into their business. Think about anytime you're touching the ball. If you have the ball and you have possession of it and the team's running alongside of you, try to draw a foul. Get a foul. I want you to think that aggressively. Okay, here we are. 3-2. And you guys kill me with these passes, man. What's the rule when we're running this 3-2? What's the rule, Josh? I'm going to revisit this a couple times in this series. The rule is we want to make two people guard you. Got to make two people guard you. And if you don't do that, then it makes this guy's job harder to get the ball. It makes your job harder to get him the ball. You have to make two people guard you. And you can't make these passes. How you beat a defense is you get that ball moving quickly where they can't recover. Think about it when you're the guy, Josh, and you're playing defense down here and someone makes the pass. It takes a long time to recover. Now watch this, Dylan. Here comes this pass to you. Now think about it. They're playing. I want you guys to think about this. He's playing all the way out here. There's nobody right here. Those two guys are standing there. So Dylan, look for the open spot. Step into it. If you make a good solid bounce pass to him there, instead of these looping passes, he's shooting for a shot right there in a high percentage zone. Right there. There's nobody there. These guys they don't even want to play basketball right now. Look at that. You catch it, and we're just playing. There is no defender here. And then Dylan, you do the tragic error. Same thing I got on Alex about one dribble and stop. And one dribble and not even attacking. Just one dribble. Dribble for the sake of dribbling. And you pass it to, I think you pass it to, I don't even know who's there. Alex maybe? Andreas? Take one dribble and pass to him like 2 feet away. Definitely not what we want. And Andreas, if you catch it down there, what's the first thing you do? You're looking for your other guy. You two guys. Let me just go over this again. If you catch it, you're looking for him down there. If you catch it, you're looking for him up there. That's your first read. Your first read. And this all kind of fell apart because we had a lazy pass here. We had someone not stepping into the basket ready to shoot. One dribble brought the defenders out, and then you made like a. Ultimately, we want to work the ball into the middle, all right? And if you waited a second, Look, here comes Dietrich. We could have worked the ball in right there. He's open. Okay. We'll take the shot, but I want you to think about those fundamentals. But look, as lazy as these passes are, at least you're knowing where to pass it to, right? You gotta tighten up this pass. We're gonna be playing teams that they're not gonna give you those kind of passes. They're not gonna do it. Not gonna do it, Josh. They're gonna steal that. So think about it. If I'm playing you and I see you make that pass, and I'm this kid right here, I'm stealing every one of those passes. Because watch, he just doesn't want to do it. He's just standing there. I'm creeping over there, sneaking over there. The pass goes up in the air. I'm taking it. Okay, defense. Let's see. Let's check us. We're probably going to just see a lot of the same things we saw for a while. Okay. All right. Push it up the court. Good job. I should never have to be barking at you. And there's earlier in the series, Dylan, where I'm screaming at you, and I sound ridiculous just to put your hands up and get them in the passing lane. Right? That's just how you play defense. It's just effort. And if you guys don't want to do that, and I think I said you're going to come sit on the bench with me, I'd rather have you sitting on the bench, not playing in error, than out there making a lot of critical errors. Just because it's really, honestly, it's just an effort issue, right? You got your hands up there, so okay, I'll give it to you. Okay, Alex. This is the thing about the reach, Alex, right? So you got to move your feet. Let's check this out. What happens here? It comes here. Pass is made. Now you're coming way out here, so be careful. He's not going to shoot that, Alex. Look where he is. He's not going to shoot that. Dribbles over to your side, Josh. And Alex, see, this is what happens. This screen is moving off here. You have to fight through it. And if you're closing out, instead of chasing the ball, close out. He's not going to beat you here. You have to close out. Chop, chop, chop. You jump right in. Look how close you are to him. Not that arm's distance away. He's going to dribble right around you. And Andreas does a good job of coming up and helping. Thank you, Andreas. Very good job. Andreas, I know you were playing some new places, and you did a very good job in those places. You got a little high. I was barking at you a few times. So you just got to be careful about overplaying that spot, right? Alex needs to play that spot where he's at so you can cover this low post. Okay. Now, Josh, I'm going to get on you again. Look where you are. You're way over there. I need you right here. This is your zone right here. All this right here. Right in that area. You know, I don't know. It's probably better if I just draw a box. Let's see. Like, it's hard with the angle. Comes out here, like this whole area over here is mostly where you're going to be at, right? And some of this. That's where you need to be playing. That's your spot. At midline. Okay? Good. Put your hands up on his face. Now, I want you to know, if you feel that coming, this is what I want you to work on. Taking that foot and stepping across his body and slamming into him. Slam into him. Fight through it. And Dylan comes up to help. And this is the killer. If Dylan has to come up and help. So if you get stuck on that pick, Josh, forces Dylan to come up and help, and they get that shot right there. Yeah. I think they missed it. Most teams don't miss that shot. So where do we want the outlet to go to, right? You catch it, Dylan, kind of in a panic, and you just toss it to Alex. We really want to get the ball out here in an outlet. Josh is there. You got to tell him you want, Josh. Outlet, outlet, outlet. So when you get his ball, we're looking for the outlet, unless you have someone streaking down, right? So all that work, and we turn it over. Think about it. Had you passed it to our outlet, our normal outlet, it goes here, and Alex pushes up the court, it's basically 2 passes and a score, right? Because it's outlet, down the court. Alex can streak. Think about that. It's a wasted opportunity. I think Andreas, we'll work on this. When they pass this ball, you got to chop out at him. You kind of run out toward him and then open those hips, and he's got the angle on you, and we're just lucky. Dietrich, I need you to put your body on these guys and push them around. So you're playing a lot of offense and defense down here, where you're just using your size that you're hoping the ball's going to fall in your hands. We're going to play teams. Guys are as tall, if not taller than you. So you have to use your aggressiveness and strength and size to push people out. So here's this kid coming in on you, and everyone comes in underneath, right? You gotta dominate down here, Dietrich. You're that big. You need to put bodies on people and push them out. And leave no mistake. If you do it 5, 6, 7 times at the beginning of the game, they're not even going to push on you anymore. Like, this guy's too hard to push on. So they'll just they'll defer and just let you have position most of the time if you're ultra aggressive in the beginning. But we can't have this. Look at all the guys standing around down here. And so here's the killer. Dietrich, ball comes. You catch it. Look where you put it. Comes right down to the hip, and they're going to take it. Can't come there. In the ear, right? It's your ear and then on a necklace. That's it. Start pivoting your feet. I'm going to call a jump there or something, probably. They got it back. So it's a turnover, basically. We get a rebound, and then we turn it over. So now, here's Alex now. All the way over on this side, Alex. Can't do it, buddy. I can't have the two of you guys over here. Can't be that way. And then you let him penetrate on you. Gosh damn. Now push, Josh. Hard as you can. So, look, I know these numbers games you lose track of it. So it doesn't matter, Josh, Dylan, whoever. You do a good job of getting here and filling a lane, right? You're filling lanes, and we got people generally filling lanes. We got someone on this side filling and here. And we want Josh pushing up. We got a good situation. Although they got most of the defenders back, we probably can still score on our normal transition if we get a push. But this guy has to be running as hard as he can. Everyone has to be getting down as hard as they can. If we make the pass down here to you, Dylan, we have a give and go. And I'm gonna submit to you, it's there. Let's look. Here he comes. Here it comes. But see, you're just following him with the ball. Get down and get to another spot. Now, Josh, had you taken off as soon as you made that pass, you thought about it a little bit late. So I want you to pass right here and then go. Look at this lane you have right here. Too late. And then, Dylan, I don't even know what to say, my friend. You let these guys bully you around. I think you actually traveled here. So let's look. Catch the ball. Which is your pivot foot. Okay, we'll call that your pivot foot right there. Yeah, that's traveling. You just got away with it. Because you're not squaring up to the basket and not being aggressive. You're letting these guys push you back, press you back, and then we make this pass. We're all out of sorts. Where's Josh? Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it's too late at that point, Josh, right? Too late for the cut. Because you kind of, here's the thing. You're in transition, you're in transition when you get it down here. Now you're in transition. By the time you make this pass, transition's over, right? It's over. They're all back and they're all set. So the time to have made that pass would have been here, now, right there, and then cut. But you brought it all the way down in here and then dumped it, transition's over. So we just want to be getting into our offensive set now. But I need you up top, Josh, running that show. Let's see what happens, Dietrich. You catch it. Let's see, are you ready to catch it? Are you ready to shoot it? Jump. You get it off right away. We got to work on that shot. All right. Let's see. Do we have anyone open down here? No, I'll take it. And then Josh gets a rebound. Use the backboard. You guys have these angles a lot, and for whatever reason, you don't use the backboard. I don't understand it. Such an easy shot. Yeah, we all use the backboard. Yep. We can't afford to miss these shots. I mean, we're down we're probably down 30 points, 20 points, something like that for missed layups in this game. Easy. All right, let's see what happens. You get their own give and go. They give it and go. Yeah. Turnover. So now we took all this time, right? It's our ball, and we're just taking our sweet time down here. Go get it in a hurry. Get it now. 1, 2, 3, go. But now all the defense is back. So I want to point out this to you guys. If the defense is back, we're not going to run transition. There's no need to run a transition if the defense is back. Settle in your offense and take a high-quality shot. This is the thing I want you to understand. The defense is back. We took our time down here. Look at down here. There's no defenders. They're already set. There's no transition. It's over. So, Josh, what I wanted you to do here is take the ball, dribble it down, and get into your offense. Think about it. I don't want you guys to get in this mindset as I always catch it, I always pass it here. I want you to think. Observe, orient, acclimate yourself, decide and act. UDA. Observe, orient, decide, act, right? So I'm telling you right here, slow down. It's too late. Transition's over. There's no transition. So now we don't have our point guard doesn't have the ball to start the offense. I'm not really even sure what Dylan was doing. Dylan, Dylan, why in the world are you down there? Why did you start there? So it's hard to even get in our offense because you're down in the low post. Not sure why. I got Alex as the point guard, not where I want him. And I got Josh way out there trying to work the ball in. And you're going to turn it over. Because what's the rule of thumb? Look where you're passing the ball from. This is what I want to tell you guys about this offense. What's the rule of thumb, guards? Make 2 people guard you. Who's guarding you right now? Nobody's guarding you. You're floating a ball into this guy. And they're going to pick it off, and they should every single time. I would. Make 2 people guard you. So dribble penetration, try and get dribble penetration and dump it. Dribble to a side, make 2 of these guards guard you, and then pass it. But look at Josh. Just watch where you are, big guy. It's not even close to being our offense. We need a body here, a body there, and a body over here. That's where I need him. I need him in the high post, and I need Dylan in the opposite short, or Andreas in the opposite short corner down there. That's where we need to be. But you guys, when you got in the offensive set, you scored. Turn it over, and we let them run into court on us again. If you're the one that turns it over, you better be the one that gets it back. Where are you, Josh? It's just lazy pass. Lazy pass. And then you go for trying. Oh, he fell down. Yeah, you can't, guys. Got to be back in the mix. And they should have beat us on just their own missed layups themselves. All right. But hey, the thing I point out to you guys is you got to execute, right? You're lucky to have come out of this with a win, because you didn't believe you could win. You were not aggressive, and you definitely weren't executing. Think about all the fundamental things that you weren't executing on here. All right.